Hello and welcome to this very special edition of SpringWatch, where you will soon hear the call of one of the rarest creatures in the animal kingdom.
Fuck!
That was the fabled Gryphon Osprey. This member of the species was spotted living in this area around 2 weeks ago. We're not entirely certain about the origins of the species itself. However, we believe this particular wonderful specimen, oh, his cry again, it's wonderful, isn't it, was removed from his accommodation for his failure to pay his landlord the rent. The Gryphon Osprey is surprisingly territorial about other bird calls and will often engage in shouting contests and throwing random objects in their general direction. Thankfully for the other birds, he isn't a very good aim. But it is rather entertaining to watch his tantrums. The Gryphon Osprey is an interestingly intelligent species which has learned the basics of using tools. Here he was provided with a hammer left by one of the crew, and he has already learned that hitting things with a hammer will cause them to shatter away. Here you can see him hitting a brick, for no apparent reason other than he can. Unfortunately, as intelligent as the species are, they haven't learned that brick is not food. Gryphon ospreys are not a particularly sociable species, preferring to live alone, and they are rather endangered for apparent reasons. Apparently self-harming is one of the things they enjoy doing. However, you are about to see a very rare feat, which is a Gryphon osprey attempting its mating call to attract a mate. It has been known for this particular member of the species, in our 2 weeks of observation, to spend up to 8 hours sitting there playing this particular mating call in the rare hopes that a female will come up to him and reproduce out of pure and utter pity. However, it's never worked, and even he knows that sometimes you have to get louder. Coming to realise that the song itself is not working, the Gryphon Osprey begins to display his dance moves in an attempt to woo the female. However, in his over-exuberance, he almost falls flat on his face, bringing him to the reality and realisation that this is probably a bad idea. After 4.5 hours and many repeats of the same song, the bird comes to realise that no female will be visiting him this fine day. Apparently that song is very offensive. There is a lot of debate in scientific circles as to if Gryphon ospreys suffer depression in the same way that humans do. This is currently unknown. We do know, however, that they still get angry at other birds mocking them for being unable to attract a mate. Despite his failure to attract a mate, it appears the Gryphon Osprey has a second option hidden away somewhere. It's believed this was brought from his previous premises as a method of dealing with certain urges that are untenable. Although a rather crude species, they do have the common decency to hide what it is they are doing. Gryphon osprey intercourse is known to take up to 35 minutes to complete. However, this member of the species seems to complete itself within about 8 seconds. One of the most common methods of crowd control for rampaging Gryphon ospreys is to throw sheets on their head because they're too thick to remove them effectively. One of the great mysteries of this particular member of this species is the fact that he will spend between 2 and 6 hours a day on a Monday to Friday hitting this car with a hammer. Before we showed up, we believed he used a rock to hit the car, but having been given the tool of the hammer, he's now hitting a car with a hammer. Nobody's quite sure why he does it, but having read into the history of the bird a little bit, we believe that this is the very vehicle he drove into the lake you can see on your left-hand side, which caused him to lose his job as a miner. We believe he never held down a stable job from that point, and is now attempting to fix the car in a misguided and twisted attempt to get his old job back. Safe to say, he hasn't managed to get it roadworthy just yet. The Gryphon Osprey is a scavenger by nature, and just happened to stumble across this drunken youth on the way back from his hammer escapade of the car. He checks first to see if the quantry is alive, and then makes a swift move for its wallet. We don't know if the bird understands the concept of money, but he seems far more interested in food than the actual person laying on the floor. Having scavenged his food, he marks the person by throwing seeds and grass and stuff on them, and then walks away. The Gryphon Osprey will feast tonight.
Fuck.
This abomination of nature is called a furby. They are a strong parasitical infection which moves in single numbers and reproduces into triple digits within a day. Such things need to be wiped from the surface of the planet incredibly quickly, and even the dumb Gryphon Osprey appears to know this.
Where is it? Where's it gone? I've got to kill it. Where is it? Where are you, you bastard? I can't physically see it.
It appears this member of the species is mostly blind.
Oh, there it is. Oh, you thought you got away.
After a fierce fight, the Gryphon Osprey believes he's won, but he hasn't.
God, you. Oh, you think you're good? Yeah. Can't see it.
At this point, to avoid further infection, a member of the camera crew steps in to assist.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Wait, is that a Furby?
Yeah, kill it! Kill it! Yes! Go on, kill it! Kill it! Huh?
I think it's dead.
Dinner. Thanks. Now fuck off. Go on, fuck off. It's my house. Go on, bugger off. Get out of here.